Hey YouTube, what's up? I'm coming at you with a real quick video on chainsaw scabbards, and basically a way that you can kind of DIY your own out of fire hose, a few rivets, and some just nylon webbing. So, long story short, in wildland fire, I tend to carry and use True North saw scabbard, like the one you see there on the 044. They're really convenient, really comfortable to carry for a long distance, and got some pockets and stuff for your tools and things like that. But they're kind of on the expensive side, and they only make them, I think, up to 28 inches. Could be wrong. I think Green Valley makes like up to a 36, but for longer bars they don't quite make them big enough. So I just got done putting together this Farmer Tech Holzforma 660 build. Really fun just to put these saws together, but I ended up putting a 36-inch bar on it, and I didn't have a scabbard for it, so I figured I'd give it a shot and see what I could come up with. So this is the little version, kind of, you can see the similarities to True North there that I mocked up with just some fire hose, and I was unable to get footage since I don't really have a great way to take hands-free footage of things, so I didn't get to see or show you too much of me actually putting it together. But I thought I'd just walk you through how I put this together if you want to make one for your own. So first and foremost, this is double-walled 4-inch trunk line. The inner is rubber lined. It's not necessary for this, but it'll just sort of explain why I've done some of the things that I did. And so the first thing I did was I got my length of hose. It comes out to about 7 inches when it's laid flat for 4-inch trunk, and that's just perfect for covering the dogs. So what I did was I split it both ways and riveted the pieces together just so they wouldn't flap around too much. And what that does is that creates kind of a wall, similar to on the True North there, that covers not only the felling spikes or dogs, but also the muffler. So that way, whenever it gets hot on your shoulder, you're not stabbing yourself in the neck or your pack, and you're not melting anything on the muffler. Next thing I did was I riveted that piece of webbing, just a little something that came off a backpack years ago. And that just gives me a way to keep the scabbard retained to the saw. Now, the thing that I did that was kind of experimental was I came over here, and instead of just cutting this to length at the end and riveting it off, sort of making a custom length, took an extra piece of that same nylon and I riveted it to the back side of this and slit it so that now, theoretically, I can continue this fold all the way down to the end, and I can make this one scabbard fit anywhere from 42 inches completely extended all the way down to 20 inches completely folded in half. So it's just a little design idea I came up with. If it fails on me, I can always just cut that extra piece off and rivet the end closed and make it a solid 36-inch scabbard. But I'm really kind of digging that sort of adjustable feature, especially if I end up going with a bigger bar and want to put it on a bigger saw, or if I want to just take this down and put it on my 28 or something along those lines. So yeah, that's just a real quick look at the DIY saw scabbard that I put together, and hope you guys enjoyed. If you like the content, like, subscribe, do what you got to do. I'll see y'all in the next one.